What is going on, my Cardano friends? It's your friend Jack here, and we're gonna be looking at the price of Cardano today. I don't usually do this, but I figured we could start up a stream, see what's going on, and see what's up. Just gonna wait a minute for people to join the stream, as this was the last second thing, and then we'll look at the price. Oops. Hello Grayman, hello Ethan, hello Lewis, hello Marcelox, hello Eugene. Cardano is up indeed. Is. Just gotta make the tweet. There we go. Alright. Can you give a price prediction for ADA end of year? Alright, let's take a look at the charts here. ADA end of year, I'm not sure, man. Probably I'm thinking between $5 and $8. That's my view, but that's a bullish scenario. How's the music? Music too loud maybe? I don't know. Turn it down a bit. Heart of Unity Protocol. I don't know what that is. What's up, Carlos? What's up, Nathan? How you doing? Today we're just looking at the price. Bitcoin's chilling at 46,000, and it's been there for the past 24 hours. But our friend Cardano, $1.86, $1.86, which is wild. If we look at this hourly chart, it's just a straight up line essentially. Sam, you're doing a great job for Cardano videos, man. Keep up the updates. Thank you, Sam. Thank you very much. Can ADA hit $15 by second quarter of next year? It could. But I'm not sure, Kingsley. It could, but will it? I don't know. Brian, hello. How you doing, my friend? Can we reach $2 by the end of the day? That is my question too. At this rate, we could hit $2 by the end of the day, which would be insane. And if Bitcoin just stays here, to see that would be quite nice. Maybe I should bring up the ADA and then Bitcoin chart just to see if we're getting some resistance there too. Kind of curious now. Let's go check it out. All right, bring this over. Yeah, you're gonna look at that. This is Cardano versus Bitcoin. ADA in 2022, $30. That would be crazy. Martin. But crazier things have happened in the crypto space, and Cardano definitely has some big things behind it to make that possible. Could you make a video on Unity Protocol? I'm not sure what that is. If it's in the Cardano ecosystem and it catches my eye at some point, then maybe, but otherwise. How much is the world mobile token right now? I'm not sure, Carlos. I believe they were offering it for 10 cents or something like that for the people who could get in the pre-sale, but I wasn't one of those people. Yo, from England, we're staking to Jack's pool. Thank you very much, my friend, for picking Jack's pool. Jack's stake pool right here. If you guys want to stake your ADA, if you aren't staking your ADA, the first link in the description, I have a video on how to do that if you want to know how. When will World Mobile be listed on exchanges? I'm not sure when World Mobile will be listed on exchanges. I imagine it will be probably in line with when DEXs roll out and everything like that. I feel like World Mobile could be listed on DEXs sooner than exchanges, which would be pretty awesome. But I'm not 100% sure. Do you think we could go beyond $2 and becomes ADA all-time low at $2? That would be nice. I don't know though. Today I'm just here to watch the charts with you guys. I don't have any technical analysis really for you. It's just a price watch mostly. I do think fundamentally Cardano is going to go up. That's why I pick my investments on things that are going to go up usually, but I like to pick things that I'm comfortable holding for 5+ years. That's my style. That's how I roll. If I'm not going to hold it for 5+ years, I don't even bother buying any of it. ADA is going to dominate the whole Ember month after smart contract rollout. Yeah, I think it's gonna be pretty crazy after smart contracts. I'm not sure personally. I don't know if as soon as smart contracts come out, if we're gonna see the domination, because the dApps on Cardano will have to build and utilize and actually build the frameworks up for smart contracts to be able to get them to the end user in a way that is kind of similar to what Ethereum has right now. And it is going to take some time, but that's okay. We got time. And when smart contracts do roll out, it's going to be quite exciting to see everything building, all the new things popping up, and I'm excited to test out everything, really. Try out more dexes and swaps and things like that. I think it's going to be pretty exciting, and I do think the price of Cardano will follow as more users come into the system with smart contracts. It's going to be pretty crazy. The network effects are going to come into play for sure. And this is pretty crazy to me. Honestly, this is the craziest thing. I haven't even looked at this till this stream, is the Cardano versus Bitcoin chart, which is just insane. 3,882 Satoshis. Wow. Look at that. Last time we were at this kind of level was the 13th of July. It's about a month ago. What is the minimum amount of ADA you can stake? I believe the minimum amount is 10 for most areas. And if you plan on holding it for 5+ years, definitely stake your ADA. If you plan on holding it for any length of time, I would 100% stake your ADA. It's essentially free ADA, even if you only have a little bit. Doesn't cost that much, and in my opinion, it's well worth it. 0.17 ADA to stake ADA. It's pretty awesome, and it's easy to do. I know you talk about staking your ADA, but in your opinion, what's the best wallet out there to have your funds in? Currently using Coinbase, but want to transfer somewhere else. I use Yoroi. Yoroi, in my opinion, probably isn't the best wallet, but in terms of running a stake pool for me, I can use Yoroi and a hardware wallet to secure my funds there, where another wallet I use is Nami. Nami wallet, it's a Chrome extension, a web-based wallet, and that's the one I use for NFTs and stuff. I don't hold a majority of my funds there, just my NFTs, because it's simple and clean and quick. Yoroi's a bit slower once you have too many assets in it. It's not really a power wallet, but Yoroi's really good for the average user, in my opinion. And also Yoroi has a mobile app, so if you're into that, it's definitely a good thing. Can you hold Ergo on Yoroi? Yes, you can hold Ergo on Yoroi. They have a Ergo implementation. You can't use it with Ledger, but you can make an Ergo wallet on the Yoroi app if you go to create wallet and then you click the Ergo section. Are you going to buy World Mobile Token when it's available in exchanges? There's a very good chance I will be buying World Mobile Token. I'm not 100% sure. I'm going to be looking at the Meld announcements and what they're doing with Meld, as that kind of killed my buzz about World Mobile Token, but still I think World Mobile is doing amazing things to push that banking the unbanked initiative and bringing, telecoms to underdeveloped countries. How about dataless wallets? Dataless wallets good, but I don't think it's the, probably the go-to for most users. Most users don't have a desktop PC, or a lot of users in the crypto space don't, but dataless wallet's still a really good wallet. I would not be against that. I am, thank you. Anyways, where do you guys think the price is going to go today? Do you think we are going to get past $2? Right now we're sitting at $1.86, and we've had some crazy candles, just hourly candles. We'll go to the minute chart maybe, but we've had some crazy hourly candles. Wow, look at this minute candle chart. It looks like a mess. The minute chart looks very not so crazy because you can see it so in depth, but I think we're gonna hit 190 today. I think we're gonna get close to $2, but I think we're hitting 190 today. 195 maybe. 210 for the day from Ethan. Be okay with that too. Honestly, that move this move right here from 78 cents like all the way up to 188. It's pretty crazy. Go back to the hourly chart. The minute chart's a bit crazy. if it hits $2, it's going in an all-time high. I mean, we're already that'd be a straight line up, Ricky. I'd be okay with that. I think if we do hit $2, I think you're right though. We'll probably keep going through it because Cardano has been a machine today. What's your take on Nervos? I really like Nervos Network. I like the bridge. I like the passport idea and their token CKB. That's something I have considered putting money into as well. I like Nervos. I have Elgrand. Any thoughts on its future? Haven't looked too much into Elgrand, but I did listen to a podcast with the founder of Elgrand. He's a really cool dude, and I think he has a lot of good things to say and good things to do for the blockchain industry. So I don't think Elgrand's a bad move. I think they're going to continue to build things on the blockchain side of things. And that's only really thoughts I have right now. But I don't own any Elgrand. Can you recommend a good wallet for ADA? Yep. Yoroi's good. Daedalus is good. Those are probably the two top ones. And if you're looking to do NFT stuff and mess around, have some fun, I think Nami wallet's a great wallet too. Thoughts on Cody? Haven't looked much into Cody. Sorry, Jeremy. Don't really have that many thoughts on it. But yeah, this is pretty crazy. I was hoping to see a candle go to the moon while we were just watching this chart, but it looks like we're not seeing anything too crazy right now. My thoughts on 8x. I don't really have any thoughts on 8x. I haven't looked too much into them. I know they are DEX developing on Cardano, but the main DEXs I've been looking into have been ErgoDex and Sunday Swap. From Sunday Swap being really good branding and lots of good advisors now, to also ErgoDex just having a bunch of unique concepts and privacy features, algorithmic stablecoins and stuff like that. So those are the two DEXs I've been looking at, but definitely room for more DEXs in the space. The more DEXs, the better. More competition, the better innovations we're going to see, and the more user-friendly it's all going to be. ADA USD, we're looking at right now 185, just chilling. I'm thinking we're going to see a candle, and it's going to be in the next few hours. I'm not sure it's going to be during the stream. We're going to be streaming for another 30 or 40 minutes, just looking at the price, answering any question you guys have in the chat, whatever you want. If it's about Cardano, it doesn't even have to be about Cardano, as long as it's not weird. Put it in the chat and I'll probably answer it. What's your top 5 ADA projects? My top 5 ADA projects, actually, great question. Well, my top 5 ADA projects aren't really all ADA projects. I'd say ErgoDex / Ergo. Those are two that I'm really fond of. And then also, I guess I can go to them. Ergo is one that I'm really fond of. ErgoDex, which is launching on Cardano, is going to be one that I'm also really fond of as a project. And then in terms of other projects we have on Cardano, I would say World Mobile Token is what I'm quite excited for. And then also one that I really like is SingularityNet, ticker symbol AGIX. And they're going to be merging to be interoperable with the Cardano blockchain from the Ethereum blockchain. And it's basically an AI marketplace, which is really cool. And I think the AI industry has a lot to go, a lot of room to grow, as does the blockchain industry. So it could be pretty crazy over there. And then Sunday Swap, I really like. And there's so many good projects out there that I can't keep track of all of them. But there is quite a few projects that I've had my eyes on, been looking around, heard things about them that I want to get more into. But it's so hard when there's so many good projects building. Gaming with NFT, Daniel, yeah, I think gaming and NFTs are going to be crazy and a huge push for more people in the crypto space. Whether they know they're in the crypto space or not, I think it's going to be awesome. 16 and currently have 600 ADA. I'm trying to find ways to make more money and invest in ADA. What online things are relatively simple to start using to generate an income at 16? Don, there's a lot of ways to make money online, but most of them are going to require quite a bit of upfront effort. And that's the hard truth. I've tried making money online in quite a few ways, but ultimately the best thing for me was just YouTube, and it's fun. I like making YouTube videos. YouTube actually pays you quite well if you get people to watch your videos. So if you make YouTube videos about things you like, there's always going to be probably someone out there that's going to want to watch and hear your opinions, which is kind of weird, but that's the power of the internet. If you can start to make YouTube videos or like making YouTube videos, definitely highly recommend that. Any thoughts or opinions about Cardano Space from Amy? Amy, I did do a video on Cardano Space. I really like Cardano Space. They have a cool concept. I don't own a space actually. I was gonna buy a space, but then I couldn't because my wallet pledge for my stake pool, I couldn't do it. So, but Cardano Space, I like them a lot. They're pretty cool. I think let's go check them out. NFTs don't get enough attention in the Cardano space, in the Cardano area, but Cardano Space is pretty cool. You can buy a space, a little pixel here, put whatever picture you want. You can get a collection of them, put a big picture, and it's pretty freaking cool. But all the spaces are getting eaten up, and yeah, I really like Cardano Space though. Speak about Giro Wallet. Stop spamming the chat, please, my friend. Stop. I see your chat. But Giro Wallet is something that I have looked into. I'm not a big fan. Their token may appreciate in value quite a bit, but it's not something that I would invest in for 5+ years. Therefore, I'm not going to buy Giro Wallet. Also, Giro Wallet has had some things that didn't smell so good to me. That's just my personal opinion, though. You don't have to go off my word. You can do your own research. I even did a video on how you can do your own research. But Giro Wallet is not the wallet that I would want to use, and not the wallet that I see being the future of Cardano. I think there's other people out there developing just as good things with better ways of doing it. That's just my opinion, though. I'm not saying Giro Wallet is terrible. I think they can actually do great things still, but I just have more interest in other wallets. Is it a good time to buy, or is there a dip consolidation coming on ADA? I don't know, my friends. I really don't know. I just buy every week, usually regardless of price. Sometimes I put a bit aside for dips, but usually I just buy every week, and I don't try to time the market too much. Really don't at all. Really just investing for the very, very long term. What's the return from your pool? The return from the pool right now, I believe if we go to ADA pools, is lifetime 10% because we got very lucky in our first epic, but the past 2 epics we haven't minted blocks and haven't gave rewards to our delegators because we don't have enough stake to get that 100% guarantee. Just been very unlucky in the past 2 epics, unfortunately. But the returns usually between 4 to 5% or 4 to 6%. And the only thing with smaller pools that don't have that much stake like mine is they can be more inconsistent and can get less returns to the delegators, which is why I'm really trying to get this number up to 2 or 3 million. Therefore, there's a lot less inconsistency for everyone staking to the pool. How much do you buy if I ask? I usually put around $200 in Canadian currency worth of ADA every week. That's just what I can, do every week. That's how much I have available. Big Pay NFT. Yes, Big Pay had his own NFT series. Those look pretty darn nice. I didn't get one myself. I was going to, but then I realized I can't because my pool locked up my funds for my pledge. Try to buy 100 every month. It's pretty good, my friend. Everyone's going to have their own amount. What's your take on the infrastructure bill? I had a few videos on this, but ultimately I think that we are getting more recognition in the crypto space. Obviously, it's not in a great place right now, but it just went to show in the past week how much people are in the crypto space and how many people are willing to, push forward cryptocurrency and blockchain and the blockchain industry in the States, which was really nice to see. Even if the bill kind of got stomped on, at least the ones for crypto adoption. Bought under $1, over $1. I even bought last all-time high, but was on impulse. I also bought close to the all-time high last time. I've just been buying every week, but I know what you mean, Daniel. Hi, Jack. Do you have a price in the short term you'd sell at and buy in again on consolidation, or are you holding long term regardless of price? Good question. Green candle. I'm just holding long term. I don't really plan on trading. I don't like trading at all. It's just not something I want to do. Just buy and hold is my plan. Simple, easy, and for something I have a lot of conviction in, like Cardano, or let's say, Singularity Net or Ergo. Those are things I don't need to worry about the price too much. And also, if I lose my money, it was put in something that I had a lot of faith in. So it's not a, hit to the gut as much, rather than just putting money into something because I want the price to go up. When it doesn't, I would be disappointed. But in this case, I'm investing in things I really have a lot of conviction in the project. So not so much I'm looking at the price, So look at the project fundamentals and go from there. That's how I choose which to invest in. Do you see a $5 ADA this year, or slightly too ambitious? No, I could see a $5 ADA this year, especially if we're to see another, black swan event, or Bitcoin go to, pump past its previous all-time high, initiating a lot of FOMO. I think there's a lot of things that could cause this year for a $5 ADA. I don't think it's out of the question. And even then, at $5 ADA, I don't even think that's 100 billion market cap. So we still got room to grow from there. I definitely think $5 is possible. Do you see a $5 ADA? I just read that question. If you had 1,000 USD, which project would you go for now? Well, 1,000 USD, I'd probably start off with Cardano myself. Now, I'm not a financial advisor. I'm in my mom's basement. But if I had 1,000 USD, I would probably start off with Cardano. And there's some other things that I have my eyes on. Let's go to my watch list if I can find that. Go to my watch list. Ergo is another one I'd probably consider. Right now, though, Ergo is at an all-time high and up 106% in the past week, so I wouldn't dump a lump sum into it right now. Dumping a lump sum into everything right now is a bit weird. I don't really like it. I'd set buy orders lower. That's what I have. That's what I have right now, is buy orders at lower prices. But Singularity Net is one that I really like and really think is going to go well. If you're into, AI if you're into AI and you think AI industry is going to grow, Singularity Net's a good place to go. But Cardano is ultimately a blue chip to me, kind of like a safer bet. These ones definitely here, Ergo and Singularity Net, have more intensive risk. But to me, the risk isn't really there because I believe in the projects long term. And that's just my mindset on these things. ADA is saying, make me worth $5. Yes, I see it. It's screaming that out right now. $5 ADA would push it over 100 billion market cap. Oh yeah, definitely would. I just realized we're at 60 billion right now. So yeah, definitely would. See a coin is my sleeper. Don't know what that is. Coinbase releases today the ORN. Is that the Orion Protocol token, I believe? Really inspired me. AA, thank you. You're welcome. Great day to be an ADA holder. Cardano with Paul. Guys, if you don't know what Cardano with Paul is, I don't know what you're doing. But thank you, Cardano with Paul. It is a great day to be an ADA holder. It's a great day to be in the crypto space, honestly. But if you're in the Cardano space, then that's even better. See a coin, check it out. Maybe later, Daniel. Maybe later, okay? Got enough coins on my list. ADA is still sitting at 186. And what else can we say today? What else can we look at? Because there are some interesting things going on in the crypto space, in the Cardano space, which I did cover in today's episode of Cardano Daily. But if you haven't seen that, there has been some controversy around Cardano. Because even people like Cointelegraph on this massive pump to 186, they don't want to see it. Let's see there. Let's look at this article. Cardano price is hot, but data shows pro investors haven't warmed up yet. Not sure who the pro investors are, but they haven't warmed up yet. But I just thought it'd be interesting to look at this article's title in this stream, see what you guys think. Cointelegraph has a consistent bias against ADA, it seems, at least in their titles. And it gets the clicks, I'm sure, but I do not like it. And honestly, I don't think Cardano is going anywhere. That's my completely 100% biased opinion. But yeah, I don't think Cardano is going anywhere. I think Cointelegraph bashing it, saying that it's, about to drop to nothing, is just them screaming for some publicity, really. How is ADA playing against Bitcoin? ADA playing against Bitcoin? Pretty freaking well. It is climbing the Bitcoin Satoshi ladder right now. And it's still climbing. This is the hourly chart. And let's go to the daily chart for ADA, because the past few days have been crazy. They use Peter Brandt as an example, and he actually changed his opinion before the article. Yeah, I know, I saw that, Paul. It's pretty funny. He called it Head and Shoulders, that saying that, Cardano was going to go to like 12 cents possibly. And then they published an article about him, and then he kind of redacted that, which was funny just to see Cointelegraph kind of sitting in the dirt, in the mud, with their FUD in their hands in the mud. How do you track your total ROI across all the weekly buys? Mostly, Carol, I just put my weekly buys into either a spreadsheet or on my portfolio, on a portfolio tracker, and then I see the average amount. But I'm still kind of sorting all my taxes for businesses, for my YouTube business, self-employment income, and all that. So it's still kind of all over the place for me. I'm getting that sorted this week, hopefully. That's the plan, but it's been a bit of a headache, to be honest with you. Can you explain how to set up a staking pool? Like how much it costs, how much profit you make, and stuff like that? Well, Mitchell, I have some videos on staking pools, but it really does require a little bit of, a lot of learning. There's a coin cashew guide. But if you join my Discord, I have a bunch of links that can get you started, including a video tutorial series that I used, the coin cashew link, and also a Discord full of stake pool operators that are there to help. Those are probably the best things I can offer, is those resources. So if you join my Discord, it's in the Cardano stake pool and it's pinned to that channel. That should help you out to get started if you're interested. In terms of cost, for me, I pay about $150 a month to host my Cardano nodes and to run the stake pool. And then it doesn't take that much to run it in terms of effort once you have it up. The hardest part really is getting people to stake with you and building your stake pool. And then profit, stake pools make quite a bit of profit, around 340 ADA every time they mint one block or more in an epic. And then plus their fee is set to be taken off of the total pool rewards. So anywhere from like 300, 700 ADA for a successful pool per 5 days. ETH gas fees are killing NFT marketplaces and dexes like Shiba Swap. They're basically unusable at the moment. Yeah, Robert, I bought some Ajax, some Singularity Nets, and the ETH gas fees really hurt. Really looking forward to getting that over to the Cardano ecosystem when the ERC 2020 token converter is there, because right now it is quite painful. Gas fees are painful. Yeah, look at this though. These are the past two candles I was talking about daily, and they are going from 3 days ago 148 all the way up to 168, 20 cents the next day, which is a lot of percent. I don't know how much percent. My math is bad. And then 185 we're at right now. So super huge green long candles. I love long green candles. And hourly, I think we're still going up. And if not, we might go back down to a level which is somewhere like around here, but I don't think we're dipping back to 150 for a while. I don't think we're going back down there for a while. I'm currently buying XRP as a quick buy planning on selling after the SEC suit is waived off and Ripple win, which I believe will happen, and then planning on selling that XRP to buy more ADA. Woo. Not a bad plan, Don. Rolling into the ADA. I like that. Do you think it is a good time right now to buy ADA? Greetings. I think it's always a good time to buy ADA, but at the same time, I think that, I like buying weekly, and most of the time I put aside money for dips. So I wouldn't go and put like a lump sum right now, personally. And this isn't financial advice. I'm just saying what I would do. I would not put a lump sum in here. But what I do is just buy every week. And it averages out the price. Maybe less returns, yes. But also a little bit less risk. A little bit more stability. Dollar cost averaging. I still had to pay $50 US dollars to buy $100 US dollars of spores. I wanted to cry. Sounds about right, Amy. Sounds about ETH. Late? You're not late. Still early. We got another, 30 minutes in the stream probably, I think. But price isn't anything crazy. I just wanted to get on here and see if you guys have any questions or what you guys are up to, because it is a nice day out and I don't want to stay in my room all day, but I wanted to get a live stream in because it's been, I believe, a few weeks since our last live stream. Do you own World Mobile Token? I do not own any World Mobile Token right now. I live in Canada and I have no way to get it. And that's pretty much the only reason. So no, I don't own any World Mobile Token, unfortunately. Let's go see the other prices of cryptocurrencies. everything's pretty stagnant except for Cardano in the past 24 hours at least. Our big players, Bitcoin and Ethereum, kind of just hanging out, while Cardano is making a run for everyone's money at this point. And apparently Dogecoin is too in the past 7 days. But yeah, Dogecoin. Yeah, pretty crazy. Jack is poor. He has no World Mobile token. Something like that. Late. It all depends on how much you buy of it and how long you're willing to hold on to it. This is true. It's very true. And honestly, Cardano's price, I think, has a lot in store for it. But it is nice to get in at somewhere like 150 where, you know, it's more of a bigger support than somewhere like 180. That's just my opinion. Because you could buy, you know, 50% or 25% more at this price than at this price, which goes a long way in the end. So saving money for dips is something I think is a really good idea. I'm not against buying Cardano really at any price. I've bought Cardano at $2.30. Not a lot of it, but that was one of my weekly buys. But I think saving money for dips is very, very good to do. Like instead of putting $200 a week, maybe you put $150 and you set aside $50 every week for one of those big dips, like we saw back here, down to this level. This crazy dip, right? 105. Get a lot of Cardano for cheap. Comment on Meld World Mobile Token partnership, please. I have done a video on that. Not a video. Have made a lot of tweets about that. I don't like the smell of Meld from an integrity point of view. I really like the way World Mobile has been doing, but I think the partnership kind of seemed rushed. I don't think it was really time for it yet. Meld hasn't really built anything yet. That's just my view. That's just my view. I'm not a big fan of Meld. That's all I gotta say. And I hope I eat my words, and I hope Meld comes out and is amazing. But right now, I see red flags, and I just gotta mention what I see from my point of view. You should do a video on the best Cardano games coming out when more info gets released. That is a really good idea, Robert. I would love to do that. The one I have been looking at is actually Kaizen Crypto's game, Lovely Saga. Can I go to the website? I want to go to the website. So Lovely Saga is actually pretty cool. They don't have any full gameplay yet, but I have a Gangsta Frog, which is pretty freaking awesome. And soon enough, I believe the sale is over for this. There's going to be a game where you can run around with the NFTs as characters and, you know, do stuff, go between different levels. And I'm excited for that. But I think doing a video on all the different games would be quite awesome. So good idea, Robert. Good idea. Yeah, we're just chilling here. I think we're going to stream for another 30 minutes or 25 minutes till 1:50 in the afternoon. Then we're going to turn it off. But I hope you guys are doing great. Leave me your questions in the chat if you have any about anything Cardano related. Whatever you want. Will most likely answer it. Jack, you're doing a great job and much respect from the Netherlands. Thank you, my friend. I don't know how to pronounce your name. Starts with an R. We'll just call you R. Thank you, R. At what amount would you sell some ADA? Carlos, that's a good question. Now, me personally, I don't plan on selling ADA in the next, 3 or 4 years. The only time I will be selling ADA is to pay for my taxes on my stake pool. That's pretty much it. I don't plan on selling ADA until it hits, enough where I can sell it, maybe buy a house, and then still keep over 50% of my holdings. That's kind of where I'm at with selling. So that price point depends on how much ADA I have at the time, but it most likely be a price well over $10, which could be a while. So I'm holding for the long term. I don't really want to sell too much of my ADA because I love it dearly. It's weird. It's weird to sell it. I'll just buy shiny JPEGs instead of buying a house. Where's the best place to buy and stake Cardano and its ecosystems? Best place to buy Cardano really depends on where you live. For me in Canada, I use Newton now, and that is where my go-to in Canada. But there's so many places to buy Cardano, and to stake it, the best place is probably either Yoroi or the Daedalus wallet. If you don't know how to do that, the first link in the description explains all of staking, Eugene, if you don't know how. It will bloom after smart contracts and find a new point. What's your prediction for new target? New target, I think smart contracts are going to take a while to set in, and dApps are going to take a while to set up. So I don't think the price is going to be parabolic, maybe, in terms of the network effects right away after smart contracts. But I think by the end of the year, we could see that $8 getting hit, which would be pretty insane, but I think it's possible. I'm taking profits at $5. I mean, yeah, I'm not against taking profits. I just don't want to sell my ADA because I don't need the profits. I'm not going to do anything with an extra 20,000 bucks. And maybe I could sell and reinvest lower, but I just don't like it. I'd rather just hold, not worry about it, and wait till I hit something where I can just, you know, say, frick you, I'll sell like 20%, buy a house, something like that. How much are you buying ADA a week? Like, how much money are you putting in a week? I was putting in $200 a week, but recently I've had my monthly cost for running a stake pool. I've taken that out of the $200 a week, so now it's like anywhere from 100 to X. It's all over the place right now. I'm still trying to sort it out. And I also have been, you know, getting some lump sums ready for some dips. So right now my weekly buys are kind of paused, but it was $200 a week. Have you ever joined the Catalyst Project meetings? I have not joined the project meetings ever on Catalyst Project. I'm in the Discord though, and I have been peeping around, seeing what's up. Definitely some fund 6 votes that I'm going to be casting towards some projects that I like, including NAMI Wallet and some others. Jack, I'm from Canada as well. I want to know which DeFi, SundaeSwap, etc. are you going to invest your Cardano in? Most likely, I'm not going to be putting my Cardano on the DeFi protocols to borrow or lend. Probably just going to keep it staked as I need it for my pledge for my pool. I'm not sure how that's going to work, but SundaeSwap and ErgoDex are the 2 dexes that I'm really looking at. Those are my 2 favorites and my 2 big ones right now that I have a lot of interest in. Is everyone planning to sell at $5? Put in as much as you can miss that week or month. Yeah, pretty much. I have been putting in just 90% of my money just go straight into crypto now. That's where 90% of my money is, because I believe in crypto, and my money sitting in the bank wasn't doing anything. As long as I have income coming in, I don't need that money. And if worst comes to worst, I can sell some of my crypto, but I don't think that's going to happen. I got some fallbacks personally. What's up, Jack? I'm the same age as you, same motivate as you, so I tend to stick around for your channel. Thank you, Mr. Wick. I'm glad to have you, and I'm glad to hear that. That's pretty freaking awesome. See you in 5 years, man. We can share our mansions together. Just kidding. I don't think I'm gonna be buying a mansion. I wouldn't even want a mansion. That'd be too much work. I'm holding until $8. I put $200 in every week into crypto. That's pretty awesome. That's pretty awesome, Mr. Wick. $200 is actually a lot. Honestly. How low will ADA go after the pump? It's a good question, Legion. I don't know. I'm thinking we'll stay above 150 for a while now. That's my opinion. Obviously, Bitcoin does have some effect on this, but right now, Cardano is climbing the Bitcoin Satoshi ladder quite nicely. Could 3,000 ADA make someone wealthy in long-term holding? 10 years. I'm not sure about wealthy, but 3,000 ADAs, let's say Cardano goes to, say Cardano goes to $100, 3,000 ADA is only 300,000. $100 is a crazy price target, so I'm not sure about wealthy, but definitely wouldn't be a bad return on investment from here to then, in my opinion. In my non-financial advisor opinion that I'm living in my mom's basement, in that opinion. Cardano and Bitcoin lines have not been correlating for the past 2 days. I know Cardano has been going against the grain, which I like to see, but that often does happen after Bitcoin pumps. Cardano takes a day or two, then it moves up the scale. That is something to keep in mind. However, Cardano honestly feels just like it wants to have a mind of its own, and it does. Only 300 is still nice. Yeah, 300 ADA is still a big chunk of change. Am I the only one who has less ADA? I only have 300 ADA. I'm sure there's lots of people who don't have that much ADA. Creepy Panda. I don't have a million ADA either. I have less than 5,000 ADA. And most of the money that I put in ADA is from working at McDonald's for like 3 years. That's essentially all the money I put into crypto was working at McDonald's for 3 years. So if you only have 300 Cardano, if you only have 100 Cardano, if you only have 10 Cardano, just keep working at it and keep doing your thing. Keep accumulating. Or keep saving fiat dollars. It's up to you, really. Hey, Jack, do you have an ADA goal by the end of the year. I've answered this in the stream before, but of course, no one's gonna say the whole stream. That's just weird. At end of year, I think $5 to $8 is a reasonable price point for Cardano. On the bullish side of things, on the bearish side of things, I think we're gonna stay above $1 for a long time. I'm holding either way, no matter what, pretty much. How much ADA would you guess make it possible for retirement after 5 years? I think for me, what I planned on was having 30,000 Cardano to retire off just Cardano. But now I've realized that it is better to also add in some, some up and comers, some coins that are down in the trenches that have a lot more potential, that are only like, that are like $250 million market cap. But I think 30,000 Cardano, to me, that was my goal for, accumulation. That's where I want to get to for Cardano, 30,000 plus. And if we see, a $1 trillion market cap for Cardano, that 30,000 is going to be, close to $1 million, which would be crazy. I already missed the $1 times now. Yeah, me too, my friend. Me too. Does stake pool pay you extra ADA? Yeah, running a stake pool does pay you the stake pool operator ADA rewards, and it's depending on how much their fee is. But if they mint a block every 5 days, if they mint at least one block or more, they'll get that 340 ADA paid to them, pretty much. So it's quite crazy when you think about it, how much ADA stake pools can make. But usually stake pools bring quite a bit of value, the successful ones especially, to the ecosystem, bringing new users, informing people of things. So it is something that I think is well deserved. Most cases, pretty much every case. I think ADA is going to outperform most crypto this bull season. I do too, Mr. Wick, and it already has outperformed all the other top cryptos in the past year. So if that trend keeps up, we're going to see quite the shift. And hopefully we'll see a little some flippenings going on here between Cardano and Binance. I think we can flip Binance pretty easily. And, hopefully we climb the ladder up to the $380 billion market cap that is Ethereum. That'd be pretty awesome too. ADA plus Ajax plus SDAO plus World Mobile plus Cody plus Nunit. You got some good picks in there, my friend. SDAO I am looking into more as I've looked into Singularity Net, so definitely interested in that. But Cody and Nunit haven't really looked into it all. We get rich together. Yes, Mr. Wick, rich together. Don't stake, just buy more. And stake. Stake and buy more, my friend. In my opinion, staking ADA to a stake pool, even like mine, is essentially just free ADA, the way I look at it. There's no risk. You can secure with a hard wallet, and the fee to start staking is 0.17 ADA, so pretty awesome. ETH will flip Bitcoin and ADA, and ETH will be the main coins. Oh, Bitcoin and ADA will be the main coins, and ETH. Yeah, I think Ethereum isn't going anywhere, honestly. I don't think, but I think ADA is going to provide a lot of resistance against Ethereum. I think it's going to do amazing things, and the no fees, the gas fees on Ethereum really kill that, marketplace, in my opinion. And once users use applications on Cardano that don't have fees, they're going to see that, and there's going to be a lot of people switching. Not only people switching, there's going to be people who are completely new to crypto coming into the crypto space, and they use Cardano. And they just stay with Cardano because if they ever go try Ethereum, they're going to have massive gas fees, which isn't the nicest. There's definitely risk in staking. Depends what you mean, Legion, because if you're staking with your Roy or Daedalus, you're just putting it, it's just like you have no extra risk other than if you're just holding it in the wallet. If you're secure with a hard wallet, your coins are never put into anyone else's wallet or anything like that. Staking on exchanges, on the other hand, is a different story. What type of risk? If it's on a hard wallet, it's pretty much as secure as you can get. The only risk would be that you can lose your hard wallet or your keys. That's really the risk. How much ADA would you like to get up to? I want to get up to 30,000 Cardano, AJ. That's my goal. 30,000. And after that, we'll see. But 30,000 is my main goal, because I believe Cardano can get to $1 trillion market cap. And at that point, 30,000 Cardano on $1 trillion market cap for Cardano, it's like $32, would be close to $1 million freaking dollars. I want 10K ADA and at least 3 or 4 ETH. Fair enough. In my opinion, ADA $8 in 2023. By 2023, I think ADA will easily be at $8. But maybe I'm wrong. Who really knows? I hate my ADA pilot stake pool. It doesn't pay me $8 yet. I'm not sure what's going on over there. You can't sell immediately when staking. Yes, you can, Legion. $10? Hello from Alberta. Been watching your channel for a couple months now. Keep up the great work. Dresden on fire. Thank you so much. $10 freaking dollars. That's like how many? Well, it's Canadian, so that's right now, I believe, like 4.5 ADA. That's what that is. Thank you so much, my friend. But back to Legion, you can't sell immediately when staking. You can't sell on the Yoroi or Daedalus apps immediately, yes, but you have 100% access to your funds. You can immediately send it to the exchange, even if you're staking. There's no lockup period when you're staking on those apps, so it's pretty good still. Pretty freaking good. Pretty freaking cool. How much ADA do you have now? Less than 5,000 still. Actually, if you look at my pool pledge, you can kind of see how much I have. I got 3,000 pledge, so how much ADA do I have? 3,000. It's 3,000, guys. Don't come and rob me because I don't have it on me. It's in the magic internet money world. It is safe. I don't even know where it is. Honestly, you don't even ask me. The crypto gods will bless us. What's your best opinion on a hard wallet? Ledger Nanos S and Ledger Nano X are two really good hard wallets. The Nano S is probably the cheaper one, but also Trezor is a really good hard wallet. Those two, my go-tos. I have 2 Ledger Nanos, or more than 2, backups and stuff like that. And those are the ones I use, but Trezors are really good too. Trusted brand, and I would have nothing against those either. Buy 4.5 ADA. I would, but on the exchange I use, it costs an ADA to send ADA to my wallet. So I usually buy in bigger sums. Or I could just keep it on the exchange. But I might have to do that, Creepy Panda. In celebration of Dresden on Fire from Alberta, supporting the channel with a $10 donation. It's pretty crazy. That's pretty awesome. McDonald's $2 million YouTuber. Winner story in the making. There's a lot of McDonald's stories. I hope I'm one of them. Little by little. It takes 2 or 3 epochs before staking more and start rolling in. Yes, it does. Especially your first time staking, it takes 3 full epochs. So, 15 days. Is that in the digital cloud? No, Mr. Wick. It's not in the digital cloud. It's stored away with my clone. I cloned myself, and I told him where I put all my crypto assets. So I gotta find him. He'll tell me. Will they pay me all my epics when I haven't paid? Well, technically, your payments are always 2 epics behind. So you don't not get paid for epics, really. Everything's delayed by 2 epics. That's really the best way to look at it. Best exchange to buy Cardano based on fees. Really depends where you live, Mateo. I use Newton in Canada. There's a link down in the description. You get $25 if you trade $100 or more in Canada. I use Newton, but Binance is a popular one, of course, and there's many others out there. Depends where you live. Look up your location and then look up best exchanges in X. That's usually 1,500 ISK. I don't even know what currency that is, and I feel bad now. ISK? What is ISK? Am I stupid? Icelandic krona? I hope I said that. Icelandic currency. That's freaking awesome. Thank you so much. Wow. Buy more ADA. Okay, I'm gonna buy more ADA now. Thank you, my friend, for the donation. I really appreciate that. I got Icelandic currency too. That's also freaking awesome. We're getting Canadian currency, Icelandic currency, everything. Coinbase is also, I've known to be quite reliable for people. It's sad, but my dream is to get a better PC and go professional at Fortnite. Sad as that's my goal. It's not sad, Mr. Wick. I think if you put your effort into it and that's something you really want to do, that's not sad at all, my friend. Passion is where it's at. If you got the passion, go for it. That's what I say. Better to try and fail about something you're actually passionate about than just, you know, sit there and be sad that you're doing something you don't want to do. Price prediction for Ergo end of year. Ergo end of year, I don't know, honestly, but let's see. Right now, Ergo's sitting at, I believe, $12. By the end of the year, I think we're going to see it pass, you know, $20, $30. That's my opinion, okay? It had an all-time high this year of, I believe, $18. I can't. This graph sucks. And right now, we're climbing up, but I think we're going to see it over $30. That's my opinion. At least. It's our friend Jack, Anthony, from Bloom, and from Crypt Keeper. You guys, if you guys don't have a Crypt Keeper, Anthony can hook you up. Okay? You can get a Crypt Keeper, and you know what? I'll try to find the link. Crypt Keepers, you can plug your key phrases into hard metal. Try that. Try burning that. Try flooding that. You can't, because it's hard metal. Let's see. Crypt Keepers. I gotta show you guys. If you guys are interested in plugging your keys into hard metal and keeping them safe, there's a link in the description. And there's 10% off code. I have one. Anthony sent me one, and I really liked it. Just kind of a way to keep your, you know, peace of mind that if a flood ever happens, if a fire ever happens, you have something there to back up your keys. It's pretty cool. I love gaming. How much do you project ADA to be worth at the end of this year? My opinion, Sebastian, $5 to $8. But we could see it go even higher. 1,500 is around 12 USD for anyone interested. Yeah, that's not a small donation. That's a lot of Icelandic currency and a lot of Canadian currency and a lot of ADA. Thank you, my friend. What happens to my cryptocurrency if I'm sticking with them and they die or lose their keys? If the stake pool loses their keys or anything like that, your crypto that you're staking with them just wouldn't be, you know, if their stake pool's up and running, you'd still be earning rewards. They would still be paid to you. But if they lose their keys, chances are that someone's going to close their pool or something like that, and or make the fee 100%. So you could just check to see. But most cases, the worst thing that can happen is that you don't get your rewards from ADA. But they can never take your actual ADA. They could take your rewards. That's all. Where's your sell us Cardano t-shirt? I have Cardano shirts. They're linked down in the description. The Crypto Friends merch shop. I'm not wearing one today. I'm wearing just a normal plain shirt. I like plain shirts too. Is Canada planning to regulate like the US? I'm not sure, but I hope they follow the crypto adoptions, you know, front. I hope they don't bash crypto as hard as some of the US senators are, or trying to, you know, silence it. Made $40 out of my staking. That's pretty nice. You see, free is passive income. The power of passive income. But it's passive Cardano. So $40 now in ADA could be, you know, 400 or 40,000 down the line, right? Which is pretty awesome. Compounding a dividend that's paying you, that's also compounding the price of the dividend. That's pretty crazy. Think long term. Let your ADA compound. Don't think about how much reward is worth today. Don't spend it. Not a bad advice. Don't spend it. 10 ADA today is worth, you know, 20 bucks or whatever. 10 ADA in a year could be worth 200 bucks. And imagine how much that compounds over time, paid every 5 days with staking. Could I stake with your pool? You could, Legion. My stake pool is Jack. If you need to know all about stake pools, there's a video. It's the first link down in the description. It's how to stake your ADA. It's under the little lightning bolt. Then about 4 lines down, there's a how to stake your ADA video. That'll help you out if you're interested in that. And yeah, what time is it? I'm gonna stream for 5 more minutes. If you guys have any questions, please leave them now. We're gonna get through the questions, and if the questions keep rolling in, I'll keep streaming. But if you guys have any questions, leave them in the description. What do you think about quant? I don't know what that is, Jay. I don't know what quant is. So many different things to look at. Just made $100 within a day, thanks to ADA. Glad to see it's back on track. I like it too. So we've been chilling at 186 pretty much this whole time streaming, but even though this is a price watch party, it's kind of fun to just chill around, see what everyone's up to. Recent ROAs on your staking pool. Recent ROAs on my staking pool. Yes, we can go look at that. So this epic that we're in now, we aren't scheduled to mint a block. I checked. Very sadly, there would be a 0% return. Last epic, we did not mint a block, a 0% return. Very unfortunate. But the epic before that, we had a 10% return, which is pretty awesome. You know, we had 250% luck, and from pretty much now, I have a 70% chance to mint a block with this much delegation, this much people supporting my pool. So there's a very good chance you're going to see a 4 to 6% return every epic. That's not 100% though, as in a bigger pool would be more consistent. I'm just giving the fair warning. It's hard to sell something like my stake pool with less stake, but if you want to support me, and you'll also still be earning passive ADA, you will be maybe a little bit less consistent than a big pool, you can do that. But I just want to let you guys know that big pools technically are more consistent, and they technically will bring you more rewards. But as my pool grows, hopefully I can be one of the big guys that's offering the best of all the worlds, all the rewards, and also bringing the content from my mom's basement. All your videos have 2 dislikes. Are they your exes? I don't think so. Keep going, Jack's pool. Thank you, Anthony. Thank you. What's the return? How do you benefit from running the pool? Stake pool operators get paid the fee, this margin fee, every epic off the total rewards generated from that stake pool. So if a stake pool generates 3,000 ADA in rewards, the margin fee is taken off that 3,000 ADA and then paid to the stake pool operator. And as well, if 1 block or more is minted every epic, then they get that 340 ADA paid to the operator as well. So that's how I'm benefiting. I am gaining ADA essentially from running the pool, and also providing, but also I'm helping, you know, secure the network and process transactions, and also to get ADA in stake pools and to get people staking. That's something I do too. So that's pretty much the rundown. What's the best, safest software wallet, or is it better to leave small quantities on exchanges? Software wallets are great, or what I would say is the paper wallets are good. That's what I would use if I don't have a hard wallet. But Yoroi, Daedalus, all have both have good wallets. The only danger is that if you lose your paper, or it burns, or it gets flooded, it's kind of scary. That's why I also use a Crypt Keeper and plug in my keys to, you know, some metal. So if no floods or fires are going to do any damage to my keys when they're punched in metal. Hey Jack, how do you feel about the World Mobile and Cardano working together? Also, will you ever make your own asset on Cardano? Probably will never ever make my own asset on Cardano in terms of tokens. The only thing I have been considering doing and looking into is making my own NFT series, but I really don't see how I could provide that much utility to the users on Cardano blockchain. So creating something like a token, it would not, or a currency, my own cryptocurrency, I would not do. But NFT project, that is something I would do. Can I give you an NFT? Oh, if you want to give me an NFT, I'm 100% for that, Gray Man. The link is in the top of the chat if you want to consider doing that, and or my donation link to my NAMI wallet. If you want to send me an NFT, I would love that, Gray Man. And you can just, to send them, you just go to wherever tab you're on, and on your ROI there you can click on the asset and then click the quantity and then send to an address. NFT series would be interesting. $20? That's some US dollars too. Those are not fake dollars. Those are not those Canadian dollars that I have. Be killing you one. $20. I don't even know how to react at this point, but thank you so much, Be Killing You one, for the end of stream donation. It's 150. No, we're gonna, just for that, we're gonna go another 10 minutes. If you guys have any questions whatsoever, leave them in the chat. I'm gonna answer them. And right now, our Cardano's sitting at 186. We got a green hourly candle, but $20 freaking dollars, 20 US dollars. That's some serious cash. Because $20, that's like, right now, that's over 10 ADA. And 10 ADA in a year from now, Be Killing You pretty much just donated me like $200. Pretty much. So thank you, Be Killing You. I appreciate that. Your links are not working. How many ADA is in your largest contributor? My largest contributor is 583,000 Cardano in my pool. My links are not working. Which links are you talking about? Should be links in the description. Jack, does mom think ADA is scammer? What's her comment? Mom doesn't know what the heck's going on, but she knows that it's not a scammer. It's good. That's what she knows. I'll add 13k ADA to your pool after the one I'm doing now finishes, which is in 2 weeks. 13,000 ADA. Dennis, thank you so much. I would love to have you in my pool. In 2 weeks, in 2 months, with 10 ADA or 13,000 ADA, I'd love to have you. Thank you, my friend. I'm not sure your specific reasons why you believe Meld is a bad project. Feel free to elaborate. I believe DeFi is an easy thing to replicate, and Meld is the first one on the Cardano network. That dude is paid. What dude is paid? I just don't like Meld mainly because of the lack of transparency, and they haven't really built anything yet, but they have a lot of funding, which is kind of fishy. It's just my personal opinion. It's just my personal view on it. I'm not going to say that, you know, they're not going to be able to do things. I'm just saying I see some red flags there in their team and what they're promising, and I see a lot of buzzwords and things throwing around without actually any projects built or anything built, which is just my opinion. So that's where I get the Meld's kind of not the best project vibes for me. A habit has more to do with how they use stake pools, and all stake pool operators are losing customers. I think the stake pool model isn't really, it's not Meld's fault, but it does question, I do pose the question, why do they need that much funding? You know, it's not that I don't like, it's kind of a weird topic. There's a lot to talk about on Meld, but I'll leave it at that for now. Can't copy addresses. Can't copy addresses. Can't check out this link if it doesn't work. Your largest contributor is paid. No, my largest contributor is not paid. Don't know who they are. They just gave me 5. I don't know. They're just a good person, I guess. That's all I got to say. I don't know why they put so much Cardano in my pool, but I'm very appreciative of all these people. Every single one. How much? 129 people. Which is pretty crazy. Jack, I'll give you 5,000 ADA to help me with my ADA pool. My friends, go to my Discord right now. It's linked down in the description. Probably the 5th link in there. It's Cardano Friends Discord. And go to the stake pool section, and in that section, there's going to be an area where you can set up your own pool. I'm not going to be running pools for other people because I'm not the most experienced in it myself. Running one pool is enough for me. But if you want to go to that section or go to my Discord and you have any questions about stake pools, leave them in there. And I'll be sure to get back to you, my friend. You don't have to, and I won't charge you any ADA. Is your stake pool in your Roy wallet? Yeah, you can see my stake pool in your Roy, ticker symbol Jack. Expecting a slight pullback as correction soon. ADA is becoming a bit oversold. Let's see. Yeah, there's a good chance we see some type of pullback. I think we're going to end the day above 190. But do I have a reason for telling you that? No. Because I am terrible at technical analysis. €2. Keep going, Jack. Great content. Well, glad we stuck around for 10 more minutes. Thank you, my friend. I believe that's like 2 more ADA right there. Thank you, Santiago. Thank you very much. Euro. Yeah, we got Euro, Icelandic currency, Canadian dollars, and US dollars. It's pretty freaking awesome. Yo, Jack, do you know if Cardano has any games coming up? They have, yes, there is a few games coming up. A few I've been looking at, which aren't, you know, nothing super set in stone right now, but on the Onidrax, Jet Chickens, that looks pretty cool. And there's not really any gameplay for any of these games, more or less the graphics so far. And then there's also Lovely Saga by Kaizen Crypto. I have a Gangsta Frog character for that. Those 3 are the ones I've been mainly looking at. Cardano Pets is one I've seen. That one looks pretty cool if you're into Pokemon and things like that. And then that's all I have on my mind for now that I remember, but there's some games coming up. Oh, not pound, not euros. My bad, my bad. I'm sorry if I got that wrong. Okay, guys. Gonna stream for 4 more minutes. If you have any questions, leave them right now. These are gonna be the last questions before we end the stream. I appreciate all of you guys for staying around, but any questions, ask them now. We're gonna stream for 4 more minutes. ADA USD sitting at 187 for right now, which is, you know, we're gonna see. After I end my stream, the price is gonna go straight up to $2 and through the roof, I think. There's a possibility of that. Climbing the Bitcoin Satoshi chart. Jack and me are poor. We don't know pound. True. Next pullback at $2.11. 190 by the end of the day. I do think so, Raphael and Dennis. $2.11. Pullback. That'd be nice, eh? Alright guys, any more questions, leave them in the chat. We got a few more minutes on the stream, but I appreciate all you guys for watching. 62 viewers right now and 1,000 playbacks. So 1,000 people have came into the stream and played the stream and listened to me say a few words from my mom's basement about Cardano. But yeah, pretty insane stuff. I'm really hoping we see Cardano get past the $2 mark in the next week. That would be just wild to me. Also keep in mind on Friday, we have the announcement for the actual smart contracts date. So I'm announcing that on Friday, there's an announcement of when the smart contracts date is going to be more accurately. Right now, we know it's between, 31st of September 7th. At least that's what we heard last. But on Friday, 2 days from now, we're going to hear another update on the actual target date for the hard fork combinator event. When are you gonna have Charles? I don't know, Santiago. Maybe sometime eventually, but I'm still learning, and I don't know if I have any good questions yet, really. But I would love to talk to Charles sometime. I was on a call with him indirectly a few days ago, but I didn't ask him any questions then. We're just talking about the youth and infrastructure bill. What do you think the date will be? I'm pretty sure the date will be early September. I'm imagining they're just going to say that it is going to be, one of 3 dates or something like that, depending on their progress. Should I sell half my Cardano at $2 and then rebuy back in at $150? Legion, I don't trade. I'm not a financial advisor, and what I do is I just buy and hold. That's all I do. I don't try to sell and get in lower. I just don't do that. Definitely can be done, but takes a little bit more technical analysis knowledge than I have. Jack, why don't you get out some money into AGI or SDAO to get more gains to put in ADA? I could do that, AJ. There's a good chance I will, but chances are I would just take those gains and directly buy whatever I need to buy, which really at this point, the only thing I need to save up for, accumulate fiat currency for, would be to buy a house. That's my main goal. Once I have a house paid off in full, I'd be pretty set in other types of things. Are you going to the Cardano Summit in Wyoming? I am not. I live in Canada, so it's a bit of a trek for me. And yeah, I'm not going to the Cardano Summit, as I believe it's in September. I was thinking about it, but it's a lot of money just to go. And I think there's going to be a virtual event for the Toronto location, and that's the one I'll probably attend if I do attend. And right now, things are pretty, crazy. Still looking to sort a bunch of things from the YouTube side of things and stake pool side of things, so most likely won't be going to the live summit in Wyoming. We're doing a 50-50 meld. You never know. Fair enough, my friend. It's your ADA. You can do whatever you wish. I'm not against people staking with meld. But I just want people to know the risks. But their coin could be worth, a lot of money, and then you could be making more money than the ADA. Who knows? Alright guys, I think we're going to end the stream today. Hey man, I'm new here. How long are you planning to be live for today? Well, Funky, you hopped in, but I'm planning on ending the stream right now, unfortunately. we've just been looking at the price, and ADA is sitting at $1.87 right now, thinking it's going to get to $2 by the end of the day. Who knows though? But yeah, this is the end of the stream. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed. If you guys want to stay tuned, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and tomorrow I'm going to be posting a daily video, of course, on Cardano. How much do you think World Mobile Token will be when it's public? I'm not sure. I believe less than $1, because their supply is quite a bit. Anyways, see you later, guys. Hope you enjoyed the stream, and if you did and you want to support me, consider staking with the Jack Stake Pool. Anyways,